Hey everybody, Jason Bell here, and I want to just quickly do a very brief training on a common question I get a lot. And this question is really a multifaceted question, and it is, how do I land clients without leaving my home? How do I land clients without having to talk to businesses? How do I land clients without having to do hard selling or working the phone? And really, what this really leads to, the road comes down, is like the lowest hanging fruit is, how do you do all this from online? How do you do your prospecting online that leads to the phone call, that leads to the sell, that leads to the easy sell? So I just want to go over just briefly today exactly how this process looks, and then really just to kind of debunk a lot of the common mistakes that people make when it comes to landing clients online. So the most common approach that you've probably seen before, and this is typically how the process goes, is number one, you want to target a certain niche. Like, I want to go after physical therapists. I want to target a restaurant, right? So then what happens is you've heard everyone on Facebook say, or every expert out there say, hey, you want to just run a Facebook ad. And what we do is, which is the wrong way, just showing you, is we tend to go about advertising this ad on Facebook to sell our service directly. It's the equivalent of going up to a man or a woman that you don't know, and you say, hey, will you marry me? But you didn't get a chance to shake their hand. You didn't introduce yourself. You all didn't have any type of casual conversation, any back and forth. You didn't get a chance to know each other about your hobbies, your likes, your dislikes. And you're just blindly going into a situation and asking their hand for marriage. Like, what happens if you were to do that? It's very uncomfortable. It's weird, and you're probably going to get rejected. And this is the common approach that most people take when it comes to advertising on Facebook. I'm going to show you the right way to do it, so just please stick with me. I'm doing this for your benefit here. And then what happens is it fails, right? It just doesn't work, and then all of a sudden the sentiment is advertising on Facebook, getting clients on Facebook, getting sales on Facebook, selling my services on Facebook does not work. But why? But why does this happen? Why does it fail? Well, because it's too much too soon, right? You're asking for too much commitment too soon, and there's a better way. And you have not solved a problem yet. This is the biggest thing I really want you to wrap your head around. I don't care if you're selling reputation marketing, Facebook marketing, selling newsletters, doing birthday marketing, selling SMS marketing, building loyalty clubs. It does not matter. The thing that you sell must solve a problem. It must solve a problem to give them the solution that they desire. You don't just directly say, buy my Facebook services. You don't just say, buy my birthday marketing. You don't just say, buy my VIP clubs. Nobody cares, and that's the reason it fails. So you must solve a problem that they have. And you may be wondering, well, how do you do that? But how? How do you do that? I'm going to show you. Just stick with me. All right? So what we want to do is, we're going to help businesses solve a major problem that they're having with their digital marketing. This is actually the solution, okay? So we're going to solve a major problem that they have. And what we're going to do is we're going to use lead bait, which is a fancy term for delivering a valuable gift. You've seen it before, right? I have this cheat sheet, and 1, 2, 3 cheat sheet, just give me your contact information, name, and email, right? But what we're going to do is we're going to do something that solves a problem for our desired niche, and we're going to, in turn, collect their information. So stick with me, I'm going somewhere. Once they're on our list, we then communicate with them through a very structured process, which I'll give you a visual of how this looks. Now, the magic and the trick to this is to match the bait, your lead magnet, right, to the market, right? And let me explain what I mean by that. So you see here, it says, get this free 5-day email course. We'll show you how to. And then there's the core takeaways, the reason why, right? So the megaphone money, how to generate thousands of dollars in income over the next 72 hours for your chiropractic office. Do you see that? Not how to generate thousands of dollars or more leads and more appointments for your local business. It's very general. So what happens when you want to get lead bait, right? When you put out your lead bait, similar to fishing and putting out the worm, the bait to catch the fish. If you want to catch your prospects, and to identify the prospects the proper way, you need to match the message to your market. Does that make sense? All right, stick with me, okay? We're continuing here. Now, this can be changed to fit any business type. Like in this one you see here, free 5-day email course, the chiropractor's Facebook cheat sheet. How to optimize your Facebook page so that it generates more income for your business. Now, if you notice, the magic here, and this is kind of the tricky part, and tricky is in a sense of the underhanded sleuthness, not level of difficulty, right? This is the magic here. The magic behind this is what we're leading with. We're not saying buy my service, but we're answering a universal problem that a lot of businesses have, but just haven't cared to put enough time in it to solve it, or they haven't had an expert like yourself come along enough to say, hey, I'll help you solve this issue. So we're talking about universal concepts that will allow you to put people on a list easily. So the bait that we use is a universal topic to capture contact information from your ideal prospect. Does this make sense? So we want to use universal elements so all businesses can relate to improving their Facebook page. All businesses can relate to doing how to market on social media more effectively so you can generate more customers. All businesses can benefit from a few hand-picked select universal topics. Okay? So why is this important, you may be wondering? Because if a business opts in, it tells you that they have their hands raised, right? So I want you to follow this process. Somebody opts in for, a 5-day email course, a cheat sheet on how to improve their social media so they can get more customers. So when we talk about, landing clients or getting appointments, just even getting appointments, because that's sometimes the hardest part, right? To get attention from a prospect, we have to first qualify them to say, is there interest? Is there a level of interest instead of you just guessing? So the fact that someone opts into this bait, right, which is not committal, it's not too much too soon. It's like, okay, I can get info on this universal topic. I think there's some benefit here. They're raising their hand saying, I kind of want that. Right, and if you're matching the message to the market, meaning you're talking to a restaurant owner, a chiropractor, or just a different type of business, a dentist, then you'll know who's actually opting in, right, to this universal topic. So follow me. It tells you that they also see value in digital marketing. So it tells you that they're a little bit savvy as well, which is important. And then it tells you that they're savvy and that they need help, right? Because no one's going to opt into this if they don't see a value, if they don't see a benefit, if they don't already appreciate it. So it tells you that they need help, right? So for you, this is a ding, 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 a green light win for you, because now you're able to only follow up with the most qualified people. So here's what happens next. All right? So the lead is a pre-qualifier. Are you with me? The lead is a pre-qualifier. So then this pre-qualified lead that has their hands raised, it sets you up for an easy reach out. So now this is more of a warm lead. And you've probably seen this before. So let me give you an example. So recently I signed up for a service. I think it's called Bench.co, and it is a bookkeeping service, and phenomenal job. I highly recommend them, in fact. But anyhow, so I opted in on their page, and they asked you for a few questions, and then I got a courtesy call, and that call was, hey, I seen that you requested information about your bookkeeping and services. Want to know, can I be of help to you, and let you know that we also provide you a free month of service to do your bookkeeping for a whole free month. And I'm like, really? Yeah. How about we get on the phone and we'll get to know about your business and kind of do like a strategy call, if you will, just to kind of find a little bit more about your business, see if we can help you. Like, that call is the warmest, most welcoming call ever, because I've already showed them that I have an interest. And it felt like a valet service, when they park your car. It felt like a concierge type service, because it's like, here I am opting into something that I'm clearly saying I'm interested in. And instead of me trying to figure things out and be frustrated and get overwhelmed, I get this courtesy call, and it's still not a hard sales pitch. It's just a, hey, how are you doing? I noticed that you took this action. It's the warmest call in the world. So we're going to take that same concept. Does this make sense? Yes? And it's super, super simple to do. And this is what I found, you all, to be the best way to pre-frame leads, to pre-qualify leads, to pre-qualify prospects that lead to more appointments, and more appointments means you're going to get more sales. So the way this looks as a visual is they have an ad that they opt in for the lead bait. The prospect opts in for this universal lead bait, and then you pre-qualify and filter through a follow-up sequence, which there's emails and different things that you trigger in your email sequence. And then you provide this concierge call, because you're only reaching out to the most interested prospects. And ongoing, now they're on your list, so you can have ongoing communication, which just sets you up for the most success. I wanted to give you a visual and explain this, because this is the concept I've been talking about all week. And this is why I'm so excited to introduce to you the done-for-you opt-in bait. This is what my good friend Dr. Ben Atkins created. And he has created an agency lead gen edition to provide these done for you lead bait documents, to provide the graphics, the email sequence, the strategy on how to run the ads, how to do the actual targeting. So you may be wondering, who are these done for you lead generation funnels for? So if you're selling digital services to local businesses, you want a way to qualify and warm leads up without having to be there in person, this is perfect for you. And these special funnels were designed to screen potential businesses and use a 5-day warm-up email sequence to set up a phone call. Now, if you've ever seen any information from Ben, I tell you, one thing that I just totally admire and commend him on is his ability to connect with prospects, to connect with his audience, his list through email. Like I don't know too many people that, more than Ben, that know how to use email as a way to build relationships. And these emails are solid, folks. Very, very solid. So maybe wondering, what do you get? So inside of this, you get the full Facebook page optimization, a 5-day email course and funnel, which is what we call the blue funnel. Full rights to use these in your agency to get local clients. The opt-in and thank you pages and accompanying graphic files. The potential client warm-up email follow-up sequence. And speaking to these funnels too, he gives you the exact funnels if you have ClickFunnels. If you don't have ClickFunnels, you can use any type of funnel builder that you want. But the easiest route, if you do have ClickFunnels, is very simple to copy over, okay? The specific Facebook ad setup and suggested targeting, which is very, very beneficial, and a live walkthrough on how to set these up and use as funnels in your business. It's a very brief and to the point training that you'll really, really appreciate. And I wanted him to provide you a very solid offer, so I have something I'm going to provide to you that you're going to be able to access, and I want you to access this because it's solid and it works. Like I do this in my business, and it works on a very, very large scale. Just even sell, higher ticket products for $1,000 plus. I mean, this process works. Now, in addition to that, there is an advanced portion that you'll see also in the very next page here below. This is the Money Megaphone 5-day email course and funnel. This is aka the red funnel. Full rights to use these in your agency to get local clients, all email sequences and follow-up scripts, the Facebook ad and suggested targeting for Money Megaphone funnel. All right. And these are very, very powerful. So you're going to see 2 pricing options, and for your benefit, whatever pricing option you see, you will get a discount on it because I am your friend and I'm looking out for you and I'm hooking you up. So I've worked out a special deal for you that you'll really, really appreciate. And it has 100 DFY done for you because there's only 100. And once these are gone, they are gone, my friends. So I want you to take action because action is the agent of change. It's the only way you're going to change and improve things in your life. So I want you to enter the coupon code 100DFY on the sales page, on the buy page, and you will see a very, very generous coupon, and you have a good price amount knocked off, so you can definitely access these and get your hands on these ASAP. But guess what? We're not done yet. So if you stayed this whole time, you got something good coming your way. We're also going to provide you a fast action bonus, and this is another course that you'll like. This is one of my favorite. This is called the Reactivation Blueprint. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of reactivation, but it is a very powerful way that goes hand in glove with what we teach in our tribe, in our audience, on internal marketing. And this is a powerful step-by-step method to helping any small business run reactivation campaigns and become more profitable in a very short amount of time. So what we're talking about is, you think about a dentist or a chiropractor, there's people on their list, and even other niches as well, that have a high value, right? Customer value. They may have not visited this business in a while. And do you think that if you were able to run certain sequences to revive the dead, so to speak, like that customer that hasn't been in a month, 2 months, 5 months, a year, to come back into that door and spend money, do you think if you're able to do that for a business, they'll benefit from that and they'll like you and you'll become a hero for them? Absolutely. Right? So this is what the Reactivation Blueprint is. And this is a very profitable, highly profitable service that I know businesses and consultants that are charging thousands of dollars per month to run these campaigns. Now, for those of you that are part of our audience, which is you're receiving this list because you're this message because you are, if you have our software Contact Reach, this service of the Reactivation Blueprint coupled with Contact Reach is the perfect marriage. And you will definitely want this Reactivation Blueprint. So I want you to access this. I want you to use your coupon code that we're providing you, okay, 100 DFY. And when you do that, you're going to get a price amount knocked off. You're going to get the reactivation blueprint. You're going to get all of the DFY opt-in bait and funnels. You're really going to love it. And I just want to provide this brief training so you have a good understanding of exactly what you're going to get. This deal is going away very, very fast, okay? So take advantage now. Keep on keeping on. As always, your best is yet to come. See you.